Hi, I'm Mrs. McDonald, and I'm here to read another story to you today. Do you like to dance? I really like to dance, but I don't like to dance when anyone's watching because I'm probably not very good at it. Well, this is a book about dancing, okay? It says Giraffes Can't Dance, and it is by Giles Andrede, and it's illustrated by Guy Parker-Rees, and I got it at the library. Do you think warthogs can dance? I probably can't even dance as well as a warthog. But, you know, we're supposed to dance like no one's watching. Okay, Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather slim. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees, but when he tried to run around, oh, he buckled at the knees. Plump. Now, every year in Africa, they hold a jungle dance where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. Jungle dance. Look, do you see what I'm wearing? I got this when I visited Africa. I went to Tanzania and I got this there. That's the one thing I got to help me remember my trip, other than a whole bunch of pictures. Okay, well, anyhow, this year when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. The warthogs started waltzing and the rhinos rocked and rolled. The lions danced the tango that was elegant and bold. Look at them. Wow, they're really strutting their stuff, aren't they? They have a lot of confidence. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming and they soon began to roar. They were kind of roaring a laughy roar, I think. Hey, look at clumsy Gerald, all the animals all sneered. Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird. Wow, they're not very nice, are they? Maybe they should just say, hey, Gerald, dance like no one's watching. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. They're right, he thought. I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot. So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He never felt so sad before. So sad and all alone. That wasn't very nice of them, was it? Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. The moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. Sometimes it is good to go for a walk and get your head together, huh? Excuse me, coughed a cricket, who'd seen Gerald earlier on. But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. Oh, he's going to learn something from a tiny little cricket. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying and his tail was swishing round. Look at that, swish, wash, swish, wash. Right to the beat of the music. He threw his legs out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Wow, maybe he can dance. Wow, Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I am dancing, yes, I'm dancing. I am dancing, Gerald cried. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream! Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen!" Wow, they've changed their tune, haven't they? "How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how." But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Look, they're all throwing flowers. That's what they do when dancers dance well. Have you ever seen that? Well, then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when we find music that we love." So he found the music that he loved. Maybe I need to find some other music. I do like to dance. I just don't like people to watch. I'll see you later. I hope you enjoyed that book. Cha, cha, cha.